You don't remember when you were young, right? हमको याद नहीं जब हम छोटे थे, है ना? आपने किसी बच्चे को रोते हुए देखा है? किसी ने भी देखा हो जो उसको बहुत भूख लगी है, देखा है? अच्छा, यहाँ कितने लोग हैं जिनको बहुत मुश्किल से, मतलब मेरे को तो बहुत शिद्दत के बाद, आफ्टर लॉट ऑफ परसिवरेंस, आई गॉट माई फर्स्ट साइकिल. माई डैड डिडंट गिव मी अ साइकिल. आई हैड रियली, आई डोंट नो, आजकल तो सच लोग साइकिल साथ खरीदते नहीं है, सब सीधे बाइक पे ग्रेजुएट होते हैं. बट आई एम लिटिल ओल्ड टाइमर, तो हमारे यहाँ पे तो साइकिल से शुरू होती थी चीज़ें. सो एनीबडी हु हैड struggled to get a two-wheeler or a cycle in life? Oh, a lot of you here. Awesome, awesome. Great. अच्छा, anyone who wanted 5 more minutes from the examiner, क्या वो बस सर 5 मिनट दे दो, आखिरी क्वेश्चन लिख रही हूँ या लिख रहा हूँ. Oh, बाप रे. So many of you here. Amazing. Do you know what were you doing? Sales. Yeah. Yeah, it's you. What I'm doing now. I'm selling myself. You are consuming me. I'm a product. Sales happens every day. I was talking to Sir, and Sir was, and he's a very well-read man, and we were talking around something around Maratha history. I learned something. He sold me something. I consumed it. Sales is every day, right? And once you start looking beyond the prism of product, you know what you get? What is the most important value that comes in or should be in you to be a brilliant sales chap? Compassion. What is compassion? मेरी बातें बहुत फिलोसफिकल लग रही हैं क्या? प्लीज़ बता देना यार. मैं ऐसा कुछ, मतलब मैं बिल्कुल ऊपर ऊपर नहीं बोलना चाह रहा हूँ, और मैंने कुछ इतना बड़ा करा भी नहीं लाइफ में, है ना? इस कहावत है ना, गधा पहलवान जब खुदा मेहरबान. ऊपर वाले की रहम है, मतलब आप कुछ कर लेते हो. मेरे मुत्ती बुद्धि है नहीं, मैं सच बता रहा हूँ. सीरियसली, आई एम नॉट बीइंग ऑनेस्ट, आई एम एक्चुअली, या मेरे पहले और जितने बाद में आएंगे सब मुझसे ज़्यादा बुद्धिमान है. पर मैं शायद थोड़ा सा, मैंने जूते बहुत घिसाए हैं सड़क पे. सो दैट्स द ओनली एक्सपीरियंस विच आई हैव. आई एम सॉरी सर, मतलब माई लैंग्वेज इज लिटिल सो या ओके या. सो व्हाट इज कंपैशन? If you want to be hugely successful in life, hugely successful, you need to be compassionate. What is compassion, ma'am?
The urge to do something.
Urge to do.
A very higher urge to do.
So what is the difference between compassion and attachment? Love and compassion, what is the difference? And how is that related to sales? And how is that related to you? Please, ma'am. How is that related to you doing brilliant in this course and then getting placed in the corporates and reaching great heights? Compassion is universal. Compassion is universal, right? है ना? Love can lead to attachments, but compassion is universal, right? Our Indian soldiers, they are compassionate towards the Mother Earth, irrespective of which part of the country they belong to. They are compassionate for the Mother Earth. If you have compassion, you will have a bigger heart. Now, if you have a bigger heart, you can understand people well. And if you can understand people well, you are a brilliant salesman. Even if you go in HR, you're hiring someone, right? You're selling company to someone. You know? So it's across sales. Everything is sales in different forms of it. But if you are compassionate, and that actually will make you an amazing human being. See, eventually, we all need to be great human beings. India has to be a country, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam is what we say. What is Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam? What is that? Huh? Whole world is one family, right? Can you have this feeling without compassion? No, it doesn't look doable, right? It has to be, should come from compassion. So if you're that, I'm sure you will win a lot of battles. I think by the grace of God, we all start, and then we grow, and then we go to the next level, and to the next level, and I think someday we'll become Colonel Marwa and Jaisar. So yeah, but I think they are here because they are compassionate individuals. They feel for people, they feel for you all. What does it take for Jay to be here at every day shop at one time? He doesn't need to be here, right? He can run stuff without he being here. So it's true for the sir. It's their compassion, right? They're nurturing you all. Does this discussion rings a bell? Pakka? Awesome, awesome. Okay, any questions you have? I was suggested him, like, let's have an open Q&A. You can ask me anything you want to ask. कोई भी question? Yeah, please. Yeah, Vivek. There's recent example of technology disrupting the old world is Chat GPT. It is disrupting the whole world. With a caveat, it will stop you from thinking, right? Yes. You're not thinking, right? You're just writing for 5 lines and somebody's then writing an whole essay for you. I wouldn't advise doing that for you because you're too young and this needs to grow. Once this grows, that's when you know मुझे पूछना क्या है. So one is technology, definitely. Second is, I think a lot of laws in the government has changed and they are in favor for business people, for startups. I'm definitely witnessing this change. And third is the acceptance. जब हमने कार वाले स्टार्ट किया था उसके पहले भी हम लोग शायद कर्व के बहुत पहले थे किसी को आप प्लीज़ बैठ जाइए. बहुत डिफिकल्ट था समझाना किसी को क्या आप क्या कर रहे हो, है ना. पर आज शायद थोड़ा सिंपल है. आप बोलो कि आई स्टार्टेड अ कंपनी एंड आई एम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर एंड आई एम द फाउंडर. पीपल लुक एट विद लॉट ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट एंड लव. शायद ये पहले नहीं था. एक्सेप्टेंस उतनी नहीं थी जो आज हो गई है. डिड आई आंसर्ड यू? या शूट. So challenges is one, and second is, what do you want to know more? Important factors, right? So what all you need to mitigate, right, to go from A to B, है ना? यार मेरी आंग्ल भाषा अगर तंग लगे तो प्लीज़ बता देना. मैं पूर्ण रूप से हिंदी में भी बोल सकता हूँ. मेरे दोनों भाषा में थोड़ा बहुत बोल लेता हूँ. प्लीज़ हाँ, मैं आपके लिए आया हूँ, अपने लिए तो आया नहीं. मुझे तो पता है मैं क्या हूँ. मुझे अपनी हकीकत पता है ना सर. तो मैं आपके लिए खड़ा हूँ, है ना. या तो आप पूछ लेना या मैं पूछ लूँगा. बीच में नहीं रहेंगे अपन. सही बात है कि नहीं? हाँ, मतलब टाइम को अपन मैक्सिमाइज करें. लेट्स यूटिलाइज द टाइम. ओके सर, प्लीज सेट. Okay, for any startup of, okay, when we say startup, right, it's a pretty fancy word. We all are entrepreneurs. We all, everyone sitting in this room is an entrepreneur. You decide what you want to wear today. That's a decision you're taking. Should I wear this white shirt or that white shirt? You're deciding, right? Scale could be different, है ना? So हम अपने जीवन में entrepreneur हैं, है ना? But if you want to get into the business part of it, I think one very fundamental thing is confidence. है ना? Perseverance. And I think I was very lucky in the third one is you should be surrounded by positive people. See, it's very easy to crib and say यार ये ठीक नहीं है, यार वो भी ठीक नहीं है, अरे तुमने ये किया तो होने ही नहीं वाला है. It's easy to crib. Sir would have not created the history, this college, if he would have left it before, right? बहुत सी problems होंगी जो शायद आपको भी नहीं पता होंगी. So it's true with him. So it's with all of us. So perseverance, confidence, and you need to be surrounded by right people. क्योंकि challenges आएंगे. I tell you what kind of challenges. अगर आप में से कुछ लोग startup start करते हो, अब जैसे आप सब MBA करके आए हो जाएगा आपका MBA, sorry. You will get placed in brilliant companies. For example, he gets placed in, give me a name of a company. Accenture. Why is it not Google? Dream big, huh? So maybe all of you get placed into Google. I'm saying Google because I believe Google and Elon Musk kind of company they are making are, in some sense, right? Jeff Bezos, there are some good companies they are making. अच्छा वो प्लेस हो गया, वो आगे बढ़ गया. आप वहीं खड़े स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो, है ना. उसकी सैलरी बढ़ के 17 लाख हो गई. आप 5,000 रुपये कर ले आ रहे हो. और वो 17 से बढ़ के 25 पे हो गया. आपसे मिलने आया, वो MX का कार्ड निकाल रहा है पे करने के लिए. तो आपके जेब में 100 रुपये नहीं है. अच्छा ये सब रियलिस्टिक है. हाँ, अब आपको इससे गुजर के निकलना है. आपके घर वाले आपको देख रहे हैं कि भाई अब इतना पैसा खर्च कर दिया, अब तो तुम पढ़ भी लिए, नाउ यू आर एन MBA मैन, नाउ यू शुड गेट इनटू अ जॉब. यू नीड टू स्टे पुट. एनीथिंग which human mind can conceive and believe can be achieved. Think of, I was just watching this movie of which sir just depicted here. Do you think life there is simple for someone at that altitude and that temperature? तो कैसे खड़ा है वहाँ पे वो? उसका कोई दोस्त होगा ना जो मर्सिडीज में और जिप्सी में और बाकी गाड़ियों में मस्ती कर रहा होगा. वो वहाँ क्यों खड़ा हुआ है? One is passion. Second is strong determination. नहीं क्या? So if you're really strong in your determination, then you can move forward. But please choose positive people around you. No matter you work or start your startup, just shy away from people those who are cribbing. Because there are so many things to crib in world. पर क्यों करना? या तो बदल दो या हट जाओ. सुन करके कुछ वैल्यू एड तो हो नहीं रहा है, तो खड़े क्यों? Sounds logical? जरूरी नहीं तुम हाँ बोलो. We can debate, right? There's nothing right or wrong. It's just the perception. हम कहाँ से खड़े होकर देख रहे हैं, उस पर निर्भर करता है ना? Did I answer you? Thank you, man. Any other question? Yeah, please. I will, repeat it for others. Don't worry. आप बोलो. Yeah, hi Aditya.
So I research some of the businessmen and founders. So some of them are not really emotional to their companies. So what is the reason behind it, and what if we want to sell our company, then what will be the right time for it?
Sell means बेचना चाहो जब कंपनी को.
Yes sir.
अच्छा बन चुकी है, बेचने की बारी आ
Yes
चुकी
sir.
है.
Yes sir.
Oh, wow.
Because they are not emotional.
No. Selling a company has nothing to do with emotions. Okay. Okay. They are two different. Please be seated. They are two very different concepts. If I understand the question correctly, क्या आपने बहुत से entrepreneurs को पढ़ा है, founders को? They are not emotional and they sell their company.
Yes
तो
sir.
क्या ये सही है? पहला शायद आपका ये सवाल है, और दूसरा कि कब बेचना चाहिए कंपनी? Anybody कोई जवाब देना चाहता है इसका? कंपनी कब बेचना चाहिए? Interesting, हाँ? कब बेचना चाहिए कंपनी? जब खूब सारे पैसे मिल रहे हो? हाँ.
Jain sir, my
Jain
name
ma'am.
is Kshama. Sir, when you are having a backup plan,
When you have backup plan,
okay, you are
then
ready with your another company, then you can sell that.
maybe, possibly. Okay. Yeah, please. When you get the proper profit, you can't define proper profit ना. मैं आपसे बोलूँ एक बगीचे में चले जाओ और सबसे सुंदर फूल तोड़ के लाओ, आप तोड़ पाओगे? तो रिवाइज हो जाते हैं. कौन सा टारगेट रिवाइज नहीं होता है? We all run behind certain numbers. So your answer is also right. Please be seated. Nothing is wrong. Yeah. Possibly. तो इसमें क्या बुराई जो कर रहे हो? बेचना क्यों? So my understanding is, and I could be wrong. See, मेरा बहुत ज़्यादा अनुभव है नहीं यार, है ना? थोड़ा बहुत ही है. But what I believe is, when the learning stops, you should move forward. It's not about money. It's about maximizing the returns. You need to learn. Please be seated. Any day where you have not learned is wasted. Maybe learn one thing, two things, whatever. Learn. See, in any company, when company becomes huge and there is no new learning coming your way, or your want or desire for learning is here and what you're getting is this, then move on. Don't waste time. It's only one life. You have to create a huge meaningful impact, right? Society has given you so much. Are you giving back? How? So don't waste time. If there's learning happening, stay put. No learning happening, maximize the returns, move out. This is my philosophy, and that's what I did exactly. Did I answer you? Okay, awesome. Finally, people are asking. Yeah? Yes, ma'am.
Jain sir, I'm Shreya Ghosh. I want to know what Ajjas in a competitive market, what sets Ajjas apart from its competitors, and how do you maintain a competitive edge in the market?
Okay, तो मैं प्रतिस्पर्धात्मक बाजार से अलग कैसे हूँ, और है ना, हमारी वो कौन सी खूबियाँ हैं जो हमें भीड़ से अलग करती हैं. क्या मैं सही समझा? Okay, awesome. So how are we different from the competition? Very good one. I think one fundamental reason. Okay, why is this college different from any other college? खतरनाक. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Any other reason? Ethos, values. So if you look, okay, awesome answers. So look at this, right? Ma'am, please be seated. Ethos, maybe pathos, logos, discipline. Where is this coming from? क्या आ कहाँ से रहा है? कॉलेज में कहाँ से आया? जयसर में कहाँ से आया? वो कहाँ से आया? कहाँ से आया? तो इस कॉलेज में वो कहाँ से आया? Am I right? Jason is eventually him, right? है ना? So think this. What makes this college different is the compassion from where I started. They run it just not to make money. They are different from the crowd. So there is a passion behind this. Like I said, right? It's not important for them to be here every day. है ना? For Jaisa to be here every day is not really critical. Passion. So one, what differentiates us is passion. I believe someone who's hungry, who's passionate, will always figure out. There is a great book called 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. Anyone who's read this book, Peter Thiel, 0 to 1? Please read. Who's Peter Thiel? Have you heard this word called PayPal Mafia? Anyone in this room? PayPal Mafia? Okay, I will not talk much about it. Google, खुद से पढ़ना. बहुत अच्छा interesting है. What is PayPal Mafia? है ना? So Peter Thiel was from PayPal Mafia. He wrote a brilliant book, 0 to 1. The essence is, you need to keep innovating to be ahead in the curve. If you don't innovate, you will be left behind. Why Merck is a Merck? I mean, the technology they bring is way ahead of the curve. Hence, they are premium. You know? What differentiates us is one, the passion with which we started. And why we started Ajjas? I am a rider. I love riding two-wheelers. I'm an automobile guy. I love bike as well. And it was my own problem. So founders जो होते हैं ना थोड़े lazy से होते हैं. वो ना खुद की समस्या हल करने में लगे रहते हैं. और उनको लगता है हमने अपनी समस्या हल कर दी, अब देखेंगे बाजार है क्या इसका, और है तो बेच देते हैं. इतनी सिंपल सी कहानी है. So मैं बाइक चला रहा था, मैं बॉम्बे से भोपाल अकेला जा रहा था बाइक पे. Being from army background, वो थोड़ा सा craziness है लाइफ में. And I want to retain it actually. I'm very happy about it. So मैं उस बाइक पे जा रहा था and I had a very close call. I had a Ninja 1000. मैं बहुत तेज़ चल रहा था. And then I start thinking कि यार मुझे कुछ होता तो फैमिली को पता कैसे पड़ता कि मैं कहाँ हूँ. गूगल मैप ये बता देगा कि डॉट रुक गया. अभी डॉट रुका है या आदमी रुक चुका है, ये कैसे पता, राइट? एंड वी सॉट अगर हम जहाँ रह रहे हैं इस एरा में कार्स इवॉल्व हो गई हैं. Cars from 1940s to cars now, there's a huge tech evolution on the car. Two wheelers में क्या बदला? कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ फेयरिंग बदल गई है. It's the same IC engine, the same carburetor, right? It's the same technique. The incremental change in two-wheeler is minuscule as compared to cars. Why? Why? Then I will answer the question, why are we different? Why? Think. If you think, answer will be yours. If I speak, it's a story for you, right? मेरी reality is my reality, it's story for you, है ना? Think. Why two-wheelers didn't evolve? Huh? No, people did. I know, a lot of people who did. One fundamental reason was, अच्छा भारत की जनसंख्या कितनी है? कल रात के गिन लिए? Okay, just kidding. Okay, so now think about this. India runs on cars or two-wheelers? Are you sure? How many two-wheelers are there in the country? Okay, how many two-wheelers are sold every year, or how many cars are sold every year? Give me some guesstimate, if not estimate. How many cars and how many two-wheelers? Give me some number. I know you don't know the answer. Don't worry. Forget it. Just throw. Huh? Millions. I know, obviously millions. What is that million? 2 billion? No. Huh? Okay, just to let you know, we are selling close to 25-26 lakh cars a year, and two-wheelers is 1.5 crores upward. Look at the gap. Now, who's buying two-wheeler? People who are from a strata of society. They can't afford technology. बिकॉज टेक्नोलॉजी इज एक्सपेंसिव, है ना. तो उसको आज लोग जब टू व्हीलर खरीदते हैं, अगर कहीं पे पल्सर 180 NS 1,500 रुपये सस्ती मिल रही होगी तो आप डीलरशिप बदल देते हो. इट्स वेरी प्राइस कॉन्शियस मार्केट. Hence technology never reached there. So when we started thinking about it, we thought, we have to bring something for masses. जिस चीज़ पे भारत चलता है ना, वहाँ इम्पैक्ट बहुत बड़ा है. हम कार के लिए भी कर सकते थे, पर इम्पैक्ट उतना बड़ा नहीं होता यार. शायद पैसे हम ज़्यादा कमा लेते हैं, एग्रीड, पर इम्पैक्ट उतना बड़ा नहीं होता. So we opted for impact and we started designing Ajjas from bottoms up. I am not a embedded guy. I don't code. I don't understand embedded. But our whole company is predominantly embedded. We are a hardcore tech company, which is in the market. We have our IP. We are the first one in globally who designed something for two-wheelers. We have 2 patents now, and we are starting international. What differentiates us, coming back to your answer, is the passion, and we keep renovating. This is the 7th version of our hardware in the market. So we keep breaking ourselves. If you keep breaking yourself, right, you reinvent, you are always ahead of the curve. Competition can't copy you. Thinking कहाँ से आएगी, है ना? मैम, did I answered? Awesome. कोई और सवाल? Yes, please. Yeah, मैं सुन लूँगा सर. I have a brilliant focus, हाँ.
Jain sir, Aditya
Jain.
More from Ratnagiri.
Hi, Aditya.
So few days ago, Mr. Nitin Gadkari
Gadkari.
announced that we will reduce the prices of petrol up to 15 rupees per liter.
Okay.
If we increase the use of lithium battery or electric vehicles, so what will be the impact on automobile industry?
Thank you so much for asking. Is lithium ion the latest battery? I don't know, I'm asking. मुझे नहीं पता, मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ. हाइड्रोजन बैटरी? नहीं. ये तो थोड़ा सा गलत हो गया, हाँ. Which is the latest battery? By the way, lithium is not the latest one, right? There's something getting developed in China where the range anxiety will go off. It will, a car of EQC, which is Mercedes, a big one, EQC would run upward of 1,500 kilometers on a single charge, getting launched in less than 1 year. Very different technology on the battery. But answering to your question, what percentage of EVs will be sold in this country maybe 10 years from, by 2030? 7 to 8%. EV is evolving. Let's look at EV very differently. हम सब कहीं ना कहीं EV का नाम सुन चुके हैं ना? Give me the name of a EV जो सबसे पहले मन में आता है.
Nexon.
I will give you a very good reason why you think this, huh? Very related to your MBA courses. Awesome. Bhana, do remind me if I miss. Great. So think of this EV. EV भी कहीं से charge हो रही है ना? You need to charge the battery. Okay. So there has to be some source of energy generation. Unless charge कैसे करोगे? Today, where we stand, what is the carbon footprint of this country? Any idea? Achha, what is carbon footprint? Yeah, and there is a standard, WHO standard, global standards कि इसके नीचे होना चाहिए देश को, है ना? Indian dependency on fossil have greatly reduced in the last 10 years. Greatly reduced. Coal mines, they are stopping coal mines and switching to fossil fuel. But even for that to become a reality in a big scale, you need power. EV को charge कहाँ से करोगे? Hence, for example, there is a place called, I think in Singrauli in MP, they have a huge क्या कहते हैं, solar power plants getting established by the government to generate that power. So EV is little ahead. One problem with EV. In terms of growth, little ahead of the curve. Second problem with EV. I'm just thinking, how do I put it for you to understand it easy? Okay. If someone of you has 5 crores in your bank, how much? And you want to start an EV company, is it tough or difficult? Tough? Why? Knowledge? Just for you to know, what does EV has? A hub motor? Anybody from background of electronics or electrical sitting in this room? It is called a hub motor, an induction motor, क्या कहते हैं, tires, a motor controller, and a BMS who controls the battery. There is no technology per se in EV. Honda evolved, Bajaj evolved because it's an IC engine. There is an engine. EV, there is no learning curve. You can go to market in as less than as 1 year and have a full brand. Ola, for your knowledge, wasn't making all of it here. It's all China. है ना? So which has also brought a problem. Because you don't understand it, you have no clue what will go wrong. आपको नहीं पता है ना? वो तो EV है. It's not unlike cars. ये two-wheeler की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, right? Now, because आपको पता नहीं क्या है, आपने खरीद लिया, कल के दिन गए, you went back to your dealer, hey, I have a problem. He doesn't have a space for you. क्योंकि उसको खुद भी नहीं पता क्या खराब होने वाला है. So this whole industry is still evolving. So thinking this कि यार EV के चलते IC engines में बहुत बड़ा डेंट पड़ने वाला है, आई थिंक अगले 4-5 साल तो बहुत बड़ा डेंट नहीं पड़ेगा, उसके बाद भी 10% ही होगा. EV की रीसेल क्या है? आज एक पल्सर बेचते हो या एक्टिवा बेचते हो या whatever यूनिकॉर्न बेचते हो, there is some resale you are getting from that vehicle, right? EV की resale is the resale of the battery. Somebody has to launch buyback schemes. The EV market is still evolving. And why you said Ola? I asked now which EV brand comes to your mind. Another very good lesson for expanding a market. Because of the distribution network. Somebody who wins is the one who has established distribution network. Any one of you have traveled through bus? Fire, good. And have you stopped bus कहीं ढाबे पे रुकती है जहाँ खाना खाते हैं अपन या कुछ होता है? फिर हम पानी की बोतल लेने जाते हैं बगल की दुकान पे और एक चिप्स का पैकेट लेते हैं. ऐसा हुआ है क्या? पक्का? कितने लोगों ने वहाँ जाके लेज मांगा है कि यार लेज दे देना, और ये बहुतों ने मांगा है, पर वहाँ लेज होता नहीं है. वहाँ कुछ तो लोकल ब्रांड रखा होता है, बालाजी है ना, आप उसको ले लेते हो. सी, लेज मेकिंग ब्रिलियंट प्रोडक्ट, but eventually Balaji is selling. Why? Distribution. Why Ola? Because once you book a cab, there is an ad of Ola EV. Distribution. So if you want to be brilliantly successful, you have to fix distribution. The best you can do is have a very wide distribution network. Okay, sorry. You said Ola, so I just thought to give you some perspective why you remember Ola and not Ather. Ather is way better than Ola in terms of technology and what they have built. But you still remember Ola. Interesting. Any other questions? I have still 10 more minutes, yeah? Why EV Nexon is demanding? No, I said about Ola. Why people are saying Ola? Everybody said Ola, no? Nexon, because the product is a good product. Yeah? Yeah.
Sir, my father has been doing his own business about car dealership, second car dealership.
Very good.
He has been selling cars, purchasing and
Selling cars, yeah.
from last 24 years.
Amazing.
He was forcing me to continue with his business.
Huh.
I forced him that I want to pursue MBA.
Awesome.
Now my question is, we were facing difficulties while our competitors were Cars 24, OLX Cars. We were not getting any goodwill and monopoly. While we were also used to offer more prices than they used to offer. Sir, what would you suggest that we can create any monopoly or goodwill? How can we create that monopoly?
Thank you so much, yaar. Very interesting question. I will answer it please be seated. I will answer it slightly in a different way. आप में से कितने लोग सब्जी खरीदने गए हो? तो क्या रिलेशन ही नहीं है दोनों क्वेश्चन का आपस में? अरे बहुत लोग गए हो. कहाँ जाते हो? Oh. Achha, how many of you went with your family to buy some jewelry or some stuff? A lot of you. Amazing. Why? Where do you go? वहाँ एक दुकान होती है, ज़्यादा होती है एक से? जब हम सब्जी खरीदने जाते हैं मंडी में तो एक दुकान होती है, एक से ज़्यादा होती है. Yeah, because if you want a red capsicum, it's not at one shop. You can get it from the next one. Are you getting my answer? If I go to OLX or car wale or car dekho or likes, I see 12,000 cars in Bombay. But if I come to your place, I will see 15 cars being parked. Where is the place where I'm getting more options? Did I answer one part? No, still believing this is what our reality is. यार हम तो उतने पैसे लगा के बना नहीं रहे कार वाले, तो हम इनसे लड़ें कैसे? How do we fight brands like this? Because you are selling it good cars, great value cars. How will you create a niche for yourself? Is this the right thing I'm understanding? Awesome. Anyone who has got an answer to this? He's fighting with big ones, right? Okay. There is something called Bihag. Have you heard this one before? Big, hairy, audacious goal, Bihag. Okay, leave it. So, how will he fight the big brands? Today, it's simple. I tell you why. Thanks to Geo, today even a guy who is watching your society has a mobile phone. What is he consuming? Any idea? Most consumed thing is YouTube. Such mein. YouTube, right? YouTube, you will search more on YouTube than Google. So YouTube is kind of where you need to be. Now, if you start creating brilliant digital content, you know what is your edge which car wale or car dekho or OLX doesn't have? Personalization. There is a face to the brand. What is the face to car wale? Where is the trust coming from? You can build that trust. You can make lot of videos of the cars which are parked. You can be the face. Your dad can be the face. I stand by here to ensure that you get delivery on time, great value, and and then put it on YouTube and then upload the same video on car wale. Let your competitive portal be the lead generating mechanism for you. Might work. Try it out. You can't fight with money, na?
I used to promote my cars every each of the unit we used to sell. Like posting on Instagram, not direct promotion. I used to post a car and I used to promote Jaiswal Car Bazaar on it. And the name.
I am not there. Sorry, I could be wrong again. And I'm so sorry to differ from what you're saying. But people are not there to know about Jaiswal Car Bazaar. I am there to buy Polo GTI, which you have. I want to know about the car, not Jaiswal Car Bazaar. Jaiswal Car Bazaar is second. Primary is product. Focus on product. But then it has to grow. Put a site, do SEM or SEO, if not SEM, do SEO. Start building the content on YouTube and you will see the difference happening. Very good, yeah. Then I think you know the answer. You know how to build it. Great, thank you. Yeah.
Jain sir, my name is Sheikh Sahil. Sir, my question is, why Honda is failing?
Why Honda is failing?
Honda, especially in superbike
Okay.
section.
Okay. How many? Sorry.
And sir,
My bad.
other Japanese brand like Kawasaki is dominating, especially in the superbike categories.
Anyone who, by the way, who's racing Honda? Superbike, na?
Yes, sir.
Who's racing Honda?
Ducati,
Arey, no. Who's the rider? Honda rider.
Mark Marcus.
So are you sure Mark Marcus is Honda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, good question. He said, he's saying, you know what? Honda is failing in superbikes. Kawasaki is winning the ladder. Why? You know one thing? People always say this, you know, we should do a lot of things in life and grow. My staunch belief is we should do one thing and be world class, be global best in that. Then pick next. Hai na? Kawasaki doesn't make cars. Kawasaki makes one thing. Honda, the contribution of Honda two-wheeler in the top line of Honda will be single digit percentage. Will it ever get the mind share? Hence, Honda is not doing great. This is true for, by the way, a lot of things in life, right? Where you get the mind share is what gets scaled. So do one thing, do it great. Kawasaki just makes bike. And they work. Hence they are winning. Did I answer you? Any other question? Yes, ma'am.
Jain sir, Aditi here.
Huh. Oh, good one. You're saying when I start a company and then go to another company, how do I manage the human resource? Oh, good one. So one, I usually do not hire from the company I build. वो आप ही की है ना, आप उसको क्यों तोड़ोगे? It's reached the stage. We have never hired anybody from Carvalho in my recent company, though we are great friends. But still there are some who wants to come with you because they are aligned with your vision. When you do a startup, you need a team who is dreaming as big as you and is supremely aligned to your vision, right? So if there are few, yes, they might join in, but in a very good note. And then you build from scratch, from start. Did I answer you? Thank you. Yeah? Unicorns are being, why, where is this concept of unicorn coming? You want to sell it before you start it. Yeah, okay. So, I think one very fundamental shift which is happening in the funding industry in India and startups in general is people want to know an idea. I've been meeting a lot of founders, those who are becoming or wanting to start their company. Their fundamental thought is, यार हम इतना बड़े हो जाएंगे ना, तो हमको इतना valuation मिलेगा, तो हम बेच देंगे. अरे, you are not building to sell. You are building because you are passionate. है ना? You are selling it as an eventuality, not the reason to start a business. है ना? Hence, not many unicorns are coming now, because they are unit economics, fundamental of business are flawed. Did I answer you? Please. Because there is no learning.
If we can make a group of a company, like Tata Group, Reliance.
या बिल्कुल सही सवाल है तुम्हारा, पर डिपेंड करता है कि जो इंडिविजुअल है उसकी खुद की शारीरिक और बौद्धिक क्षमता कितनी है. How capable am I mentally and physically to run two things? If you can do it, awesome. If you can do justice with this, brilliant. You can create a Tata, you can create Reliance, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but will you create Facebook? Will you create Amazon, which is just doing one stuff? So there is a beauty in doing one thing, and you have very limited time. Thank you. Yeah.
Just like that,
Yeah.
hydrogen car from Toyota,
हाँ अभी आने वाली है. हाँ
yes,
हाँ.
EVs,
Yeah.
and etc.
Yeah.
More researches are
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
In bike market, I think only there's
EV and petrol.
EV and petrol.
Same question answer. Now, who will pay for the technology? If I do a lot of research, I put a lot of money in research. Will you pay? If Jay decides that he want to bring in the global entrepreneurs, and Jeff Bezos should be standing here and giving great lectures to all of you, and they increase the price to 10x in terms of fee, anybody will be sitting in this room to listen. It's like demand and supply, right? If I put that much money, I need returns. Who will pay for it in bikes? It's still too early. And India में जो भी please sit, India में जितने भी two-wheeler manufacturers हैं, इन सब की कार कंपनी भी है, बहुतों की है मतलब, है ना? तो उनका माइंड शेयर नहीं है उतना. जिनके सिर्फ टू व्हीलर कंपनी है, वो टू व्हीलर के अलावा भी बहुत सारे काम करते हैं. दे आर इनटू मल्टीपल बिजनेसेस लाइक बजाज, जस्ट नॉट टू व्हीलर. या
Jai Hind, sir. Vishal Taylor from Gujarat. Sir, as technology is increasing and there is rapid changes, so sir, what will be the future creativity will be shown in the industries of car? Now it is driverless. So what are the imagination on creativity which can be bring into the car industry?
You know, I always believe the movies run way ahead of the curve when eventually industry reaches there. I mean, you see a sci-fi movie, right? What you would have watched probably 5-7 years before is becoming a reality now, a driverless car. And there's some movie of this guy called Tom Cruise, where there is no car and he's chasing someone. I don't know, I don't remember the name, which is the reality. So my point is, human interference or intelligence will always be required, at least for developing countries or developed countries like us, where the population is too high. Driverless might not be very immediate reality for us. There are various problems for us to solve before we reach to that level. I mean, there are cars which has now got ADAS. A lot of cars had ADAS. If you enable ADAS and drive from Lower Parel to Thane, you will figure out that you don't want to drive ADAS. It suddenly stops. It starts giving you what do you call, feedbacks. So still we are little far from those advanced technology in terms of country, where all this will evolve to eventually. Yeah, I think driverless is one reality, possibly. But I think I really don't have a very clear answer to this question. But yeah, without human is little tough, barring few countries. Yeah.
Chain sir, Prince Chaudhary from Goa. So initially, Snapdeal, Shopclues were doing exceptionally well in the e-commerce sector.
Initially,
Shopclues.
Shopclues. Yeah, we're doing very good.
They were doing tremendously well in the e-commerce sector.
Yeah.
But by the time they failed, also बहुत अच्छे से fail भी हो गए.
सही बात है.
So what they did lack in?
Yeah, this is something very specific to the founder who started it. I'm not the right man to tell it or comment on it. It's his reality, and it will be too rude on me to say anything negative on this. But just having said this, I believe you have to quickly adopt to competition. When Shopclues started, they never had so much of people competing with them, and they closed their eyes to competition. They believe we are big, we raised good money, we raised good funding. जब किसी स्टार्टअप के पास बड़े पैसे आ जाते हैं ना, तो फ्रुगैलिटी खत्म हो जाती है. You know what is frugality? मितव्ययता. Okay, ये भी टफ था. Okay, कैसे what is frugality? How do I say frugality? सोच समझ के खर्च करने की बुद्धि. Possibly, right? Yeah. तो जब बड़े पैसे आते हैं ना, तो खत्म हो जाता है. मैं एक एग्जांपल बताता हूँ. There is a brand called Ather. Just giving an example. Ather के जो 2 side mirrors हैं, they are buying it for $800 each. There's another company in making called NDS Motors. उनका soft launch अगस्त में हो रहा है. Same quality, they are getting it done for $150. पर वो मेरे अकाउंट में बहुत सारे millions पड़े हुए हैं, है ना? तो आप उतना वाइज नहीं होते हो. आपको लगता है ठीक है यार, चलता है, मतलब थोड़े पैसे ज़्यादा खर्च भी हो गए तो क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. It doesn't work like that. So I think that's one thing where they went little wrong in understanding and estimating the competition. And this is true for me also. This could be true for any entrepreneur who's sitting in this room or eventually will become an entrepreneur. Yeah. Yeah. और एक बहुत ही अच्छा सवाल है. थैंक यू सो मच. मेरे इन्वेस्टर ने मुझसे पूछा था, पता. गुड क्वेश्चन, प्लीज सेट. कि यार कल के दिन Honda decide, okay, if Honda decides tomorrow that I will, so we have a feature which is called accident alert, which is 100%, what do you say? So zero defect, 100% accurate. If you meet with an accident, you will get an alert. We'll also get a phone call, and we'll do. So we have detected close to 1,236 accidents on 2-wheelers, out of which 130 were critical, out of which 120 life got saved. Obviously, God wants them to live more, but we become instrumental to it. His question is, what if tomorrow Honda decides or Bajaj decides? Will they decide? And if not, why? If yes, then why? Okay, what is the core competency? ये शब्द पता है ना, core competency? हाँ. What is the core competency of Bajaj or Honda? To sell vehicles. They say, you know what, my vehicle is a safe vehicle. No, they're shifting from automobile to safety. That's a very risky space. What if one call is not generated? Who owns the responsibility? Honda will be doomed. Media, social media will kill Honda. You said safe vehicle, I met with an accident, nothing happened. Which could be a reality because it's an IoT. What if your remote be sometime battery ka remote nahi chalta na? Nobody wants to get into it. So that way I think Ajjas has a great run. They want to partner with us. We're starting something with Honda. So they want to partner with us and run alongside us, not start something independent of their own. Did I answer? Great. So 4 more minutes. I need to wind up at 10. So my personal suggestion, 1, be very strong in what you think of and decide. Be strong in terms of, be flexible in your thoughts, but strong with your determination. If you can decide, you can achieve 100%. You will figure out your ways. आप अपने रास्ते ढूंढ लोगे. आप आगे बढ़ जाओगे. Be strong. Don't be surrounded by negative people. They will drain you. Just be out of them. Just run. Don't look for quick success. There's nothing called quick success. मैंने क्रिप्टो में पैसा लगा दिया, मैं अमीर हो गया. There's nothing called quick success, right? You have to slog. And fundamentally, be a happy person. Don't sulk. Don't crib. It's the same sun, it's the same wind, it's the same earth which I am consuming, which you are consuming. Don't crib. Anything which has gone wrong, it's done. Thinking about it can only make you learn. But if you're positive, you can move forward. And be a good human being. You will make money, don't worry. Be a good human being. So I think it's dotted 10. I'm done. Thank you for being so patiently hearing while I'm listening to me. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Have a brilliant and amazing day ahead. Thank you so much.
We extend our sincerest gratitude to you, sir, for conducting this remarkable and enlightening session. It is certain that the students have gained an abundance of knowledge from the answers you generously shared, be it how to create a niche for ourselves or creating a team aligned to our vision away from negativity. Sir, thank you once again for your invaluable insights, and we look forward to your next visit to our campus. Thank you.